get him to go to the border. So how long is that going to take? That's going to take 1, 2, that'll take 3, oh wow, 3 turns, really? Winter is that bad. Repair cost of 449, that is very little, which is excellent. And ooh, what can we buy here? We can buy a harbour. Sorry, no, we can buy a port or a matcha plant. Matcha plant, 40 bales of tea, plus 700 to wealth, plus 1 turn to town growth. That costs 1700. Port costs 1450, 1445. We'll go for the port first then, I think. And Osumi can't build anything. Satsuma can't build anything. Higo can't build anything. Okay, fair dues. How many turns for research? 2 turns left for research. Actually, what am I doing? I was gonna head over to the island, wasn't I? Of Goto. Goto Island first. That's what I was gonna do. Okay, right. Ooh. We have successfully expanded our territory and developed the clan to a respectable technological standard. As a show of support, leading citizens have offered tribute. We must use it to... We must see to it. I can't remember, the text is quite small. We must see to it that their contributions are invested well and the people's faith in the imperial cause is justified. Long live the Emperor! Plus 2 to my treasury, so I'm up to 5,695. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna send these levy on, and we'll send the general around this way to Higo. So we're gonna take a few more turns than expected, but never mind. Okay, so 1 more turn to technology. Oh wow, we can upgrade a lot. Oh Jesus, we can upgrade a lot. I don't know what I'm gonna buy. Well, we'll start with the capital. I think we'll upgrade the capital. Should we upgrade the capital, or let's just see what we can buy in other places first? Okay, they're quite expensive. What about here? Pretty expensive as well. So yeah, I think this time we'll spend a load of the money upgrading the capital. That'll actually put the tribute to good use as well, to upgrade the capital anyway. So, and what we'll do is we'll send 2 units of levy down here. They'll rendezvous somewhere around here. My fleet should be repaired now. Yes, it is. So we'll send them to here. This little bay here. And where's the Osu clan? The Osu clan's on that. Is on the Chosokabe Island. I call it the Chosokabe Island because in Shogun 2, not Fall of the Samurai, but in the original Shogun 2, that island is owned by the Chosokabe, pretty much. So let's see if we can get trade. We might be able to come to an agreement. Okay, maybe not. Fine. All I did was offer you some trade, but never mind. Okay. Tangashina clan. Wait, that's my vassal. Why have I not got a trade relationship with my vassal? How have I not got this? Right, I export tea and iron. So let's see if...
My friend, welcome.
Awesome. And they're importing tea and iron, so I am gaining all the cash from this agreement. That is excellent. So let's end the turn there then. I don't think there's anything else we can really do. Haven't got any money left after upgrading the capital. And all we're doing at the moment is moving our army of levy troops to the coast. Okay, now studying explosive shell. That was one of the ones I was thinking of. Technology research, so we don't need that. Where is it? I'm just having a little look at the moment. You see, if I got that, I could get Armstrong cannons, but I don't think I really need Armstrong cannons. Okay, well, we'll stick to the original plan. We'll get the consular court. That way we'll have the first 2 levels of both policies, and then we can work from there. It's going to be even harder to decide what to do from there, but never mind. And I'm actually going to build a wooden cannon. Actually, we'll build a couple. What's their upkeep cost? Upkeep cost of 100. That's practically nothing. So we'll get 2 units of them. Actually, we might as well get 3 units, seeing so I can recruit 3. So we'll get 3 units of them. Send them to the coast as well. Actually, what we'll do is we'll put the fleet round here. We'll just send pretty much. We'll rendezvous these armies at the crossroads. We'll still keep our agents at Bungo and Tsukushi. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking maybe we take Goto Island. That removes my final enemy. Then we move on to taking Bungo, whatever, however you pronounce it. That gives us a pretty rounded island control here. So the only parts of the islands we don't control is the north. So then what we'll do is we'll take Nagasaki. That pretty much levels up my entire border like across this way. So then there's just the very northern tip of the island left. And then we'll move on to Hizen, because that's the largest and most threatening one. Then Tsukushi, and then Buzen. Buzen is right on where they cross. And if I capture that, I risk putting my clan under threat from mainland clans who want to cross over. So we'll let that clan deal with it, and then we'll work our way around. So I think that's a pretty solid plan. Goto Island, Bungo, Nagasaki, first 3 clans to take. The Ozu clan have fallen. I don't know where the Ozu clan are. Okay, I don't really care where the Ozu clan are, because as long as if they're not on the island, it doesn't bother me. We can also upgrade towers as well, which is pretty cool. Let's just double check my troops can actually. Yeah, they can go that way. That's fine. Right, let's see. We have 3,393. I was going to upgrade Hyuga to a city, or a large town, so I might as well do that now, seeing as I've got the cash. What to do? I kind of want to decide what I'm going to go for next, kind of now. Merchant House, +1 to modernization, 5% bonus to the clan-wide tax rate, +2 to economic growth. +1 to modernization, +10 to diplomatic relations, enables the building of a trading port, +1 to clan-wide happiness, -14% to the cost of Ishin Shishi actions, +7% to chances of successful actions, +2 to the possible number of Yuga Kitai units. Yuga Kitai? I don't know. I don't know what they are. Or I can get explosive shell, copper plating. +10% to the campaign movement range of ships, and it also enables me to build a military port and get a whole load of new ships. So that's a definite possibility. Because I kind of want to get at least an average fleet going before by the time I've conquered the island. Because if I can have a very decent fleet, I can then have like the foundations to launch amphibious attacks on other clans that are like on the other side of Japan. So yeah, I kind of need to focus a little bit on my navy at the same time as taking this island, I think. +1 to modernization, +3 to accuracy of artillery units. That's quite a definite one, actually. -20% cost of shinobi actions, +10% to the chances of successful shinobi actions. Enables the blinding grenades ability, +2% to the number of Kisho ninja units available. I think I might go for imported guns. That gives me new artillery units and better accuracy, and artillery is something I love in this game, so I might go for the artillery next. And then go back to the civil one and do an economic one, then maybe go back and do a military. So I might sort of switch in between each one, which might not be the best tactic to do, but it's just something to give me a plan of what to do for the time being. I'm going to end the turn. I need to think about what I'm going to do once I've taken the islands as well. I was probably thinking too far ahead, but I do like to be prepared, so I already have a plan of how I'm going to take the island. My island. I don't even know what the island's called, so that's not very good. Clan abandons the Imperials, the Tatsuno clan. Great. Clan joins the Imperial clan. Okay, so we lost one and gained one. Fine. Let's have a look at clans. So, oh, that's just the clans I know. Fine. Right. So this is the Shikoku Island. This is the island I'll be aiming for next. Once I've completely conquered my one, I'm gonna call it the Satsuma Island, just because I'm the Satsuma clan. I'm gonna conquer this island. Might as well. Or I'll call it my island. Something like that. The homeland. We'll call it the homeland. So after we've taken the homeland, we'll then move on to the Shikoku Island, I think. Probably start with EO. EO. EO, is that how you pronounce it? You know, maybe send a ship this way, hit the capital, take this entire province. Once we have the province, we'll then... I don't know which one to go for next. Probably Tulsa, even though we're at peace with them. And we have a trade rights with them as well. So I might go EO to Tulsa. At the same time, maybe take Sanuki. And then finish off with Awa. And there's a little island here, Awaji, which actually gives... You can cross here, take Awaji, and then cross over again and hit the mainland. So that will definitely be a bonus to take. So... yeah, I think that's probably where we're going to go after we finish this with this place, with the homeland. One more turn to get in the artillery units. That's good. How much money have we got? 3,500. Can't upgrade to a fortress there. Can we upgrade to a fortress here yet? No, we need one more turn. What can we build at Higo? Can we build... what's this? That gives us better wealth. We might build that, actually. Get that building. Get some more wealth coming in. I've got so many plans in place. I'm pretty sure with myself that I am thinking too far ahead. I'm making too many plans at once. I need to calm down a little bit, as it were. Let's move my cannons over. Oh, okay, we can't cross there. We have to go to the port. Fine. We'll go to the port. No big deal. And then next stop, Goto Island. Spring, yay! +1 to the happiness across all provinces. Beautiful. Something beneficial now. Right, let's board. Excellent. Right, next stop, Goto Island. On the move. Good luck, General. You will need it. Let's upgrade the fortress at Osumi. We still have just over 2 grand spare. So what can we build? We'll build that. That gives us a little bit of extra coins. So we'll do that. Okay, let's focus on our trip to Goto Island. Get rid of Goto. Get rid of our final enemies. And then plan our next stage of attack on Bungo. A son is born.
It is an honor to serve.
Next turn we'll be arriving at Goto Island. Oh, this is going to be good. Let's see if we can get a magistrate. What else could we get? Barracks. I think we might get a barracks in Higo, just because it's like our only fortress at in the far north of our territory. We need whatever defenses we can to hold Higo against any possible attacks for the time being, while we do have other things. So, you know, defend at the top in the north, attack on the neighbouring islands. Beautiful. There's a little island up here as well. Tsushima. Cool. Right, Goto Island. Time to fall under my rule. We won't go right up to the island yet. We'll have a little look. Right, let's go to the port. Disembark the army there. Oh wow, there's a big
Artillery
big garrison. Big garrison.
That is impossible, sir.
Very big garrison. I didn't scout out the island. I made a bit of a mistake. I should have scouted. Fuck you is attacking me. Huh. Well, the one advantage I do have is I have artillery. And that's it. That's the only advantage I have. I also have naval bombardment, so actually we might win this. It'll be very close if we do, but I think we may have a chance at winning this. We are going to do what we can. What I'll do is I'll end the recording here. I will begin it in the next episode, so... Or shall we... Indecisive. Indecisive. We'll attack now. We'll attack now. And then we'll end it there. After the battle. Okay. Good thing they're attacking me. It means I don't have to go on the offensive. They do. I can defend myself. It gives my artillery the time they need to be able to do whatever damage they can. Unfortunately, they're wooden cannons. They're not the best artillery units available. But I don't exactly have anything to... I can't exactly buy the next one up yet, so... they'll have to do. Honju Nagamoto is my general, and Goto Morinori is the enemy general. It's a bit foggy. Okay, let's... I don't know why I whispered that bit. Let's pull our troops in a line here. Probably a bad idea, seeing as they have two general units, but never mind. So those are our units there. Artillery, we're going to put just behind. What's their range? It's quite a good range for wooden cannons, I mean. Okay, we won't have you fire at will, that's just silly. And my general can just be right behind the artillery units. Go!
Today, sir, we defend.
Luckily I have my naval bombardment. I'm having it on focused as well. They have a lot of troops, so focused might cause the most damage. Maybe. I might do area first. I don't know. I don't know what to do first. Alright, let's first group my artillery together. And we'll fast forward to when the enemy is in range. We'll leave my naval bombardment on focus for the moment.